Hi class. I love and miss all of you. I hope to see you soon, but I'm glad I can share a Bible class with you today. So I've been thinking about the creation, the things that God has created. If you look at the trees and the sky, it's all so beautiful, and He created all of the little things with all of the beautiful little details. Let's look at some of the things. So see, this is an avocado tree. How big they grow, and then they produce fruit that we can make guacamole, and we can eat with our breakfast, and we can eat with our beans. And then here, look. Here's a mango tree. Some of you might have mango trees and avocado trees in your yard, and you know all the yummy things we can do with mangoes. And then lemon tree. We have a lemon tree here as well, and you can hear the birds in the background if you listen closely. Well, and there's a guy chopping with machete. But if you listen closely, listen for the birds, and you see the lemons in the tree. Let me see if I can pick one. It just rained, that's why I got wet. And so if you just think about all these beautiful things that God has made, and those just trees and fruits, and not to mention all the animals that God has made, and all of the insects with all of their colors, and the beautiful mountains. Let's look at the mountain. Can you see it back there? We live in such a beautiful country, and we get to see so many beautiful things that God has made here in Honduras. But you want to know the most beautiful thing that God has made? That's us. He made each and every one of us, and He loves each and every one of us like His children. And He has called us out of all of His creation. He has called us the most beautiful, the very best of His creation. So I have some homework for you guys to do today. I want you to read Genesis 1, the whole entire chapter, Genesis 1, and look at all of the beautiful things that God has made, and see that His most favorite creation is us, humans. So I want to read just a part of that. Let's read Genesis 1, 28 through 31. Okay? Then God blessed them and said, "Be fruitful and multiply. Fill the earth and govern it. Reign over the fish in the sea, the birds in the sky, and all the animals that scurry along the ground." Then God said, "Look, I have given you every seed-bearing plant throughout the earth and all of the fruit trees for your food. And I have given you green plants as food for all the wild animals and birds in the sky, and all the small animals that scurry along the ground, everything that has life." And that is what happened. Then God looked over all He had made, and He saw that it was very good. And the evening passed and morning came, marking the sixth day. And so read Genesis 1 and study that and see all of the amazing things that God created just in 6 days, he created them. He created the heavens and the earth, and he gave light to the earth, and he gave the earth water, and then he made trees and plants and animals, and then he made humans, his favorite out of all of creation, the creation that he called very good. So after you read Genesis 1, I want you to go outside if you can, just in your yard, or just look out your window and see all of the beautiful things that God has created. Maybe you can see the mountains from your house. Maybe you have trees or flowers. All of these God created. And take notes of these things. Write down all of the beautiful things that you see God make. And then take time to thank God for those things. And remember each and every day to thank God for what He's blessed you with.